Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Highly Motivated. So this evening's show comes to you. I come running to you. Tonight, I just got out of traffic, just ran into the house just now. So I'm starting late, but I'm starting late for a good reason. I'm starting late because, it's better late than never. It's better late than not a show at all. So welcome to Highly Motivated. There's a lot to talk about. There's a lot to go over. But at the same time, look, no expectations, no necessity that there's nothing so important that we have to talk about. So this evening is just a smoke session. This evening is just a opportunity for everybody to come together and toki a little bit. So here we are, highly motivated. Wednesday smoke sesh. Lots to go over, but it's going to take me a moment. It usually takes me 10 minutes, 15 minutes to kind of get into the show, to feel the direction of the show and kind of see where it's going. Tonight, I went to Tampa today. Oh, did I lose my filter just now? Just like that. I'm sitting here and the filter fell out of my pre-roll. Just like that. I don't think I'd pick it up though. Yeah, okay. I lost my filter. Okay. Well, I'm not going to use a filter. We're going to smoke it filterless. All right. So tonight, highly motivated, a little smoke sesh. I'm going to smoke myself a little bit of Voyager 1 from Goldflower. Really, really beautiful. And I do love my pre-rolls. Tonight, we're going to talk about energy. I know I'm always talking about energy but energy and time. And when better, or what better to talk about tonight, but on an incredible full moon. So maybe tonight we're going to talk about a little bit of full moon manifestation, a little bit of creation in our lives, a little positive direction in our lives. So welcome to Highly Motivated. You've caught us, we're here, and we're having a little smoke sesh. So I went to Tampa this morning, very early, like crazy early this morning. I was there by like 7 o'clock. It means I left here pretty early to get there at that time. So I left pretty early in the morning, got to Tampa, saw everybody I needed to see, but traffic there is still crazy. There's still so many traffic lights that are still out. There's a lot of areas that don't have power. A lot of businesses are not back up and running, and traffic everywhere you go. Even though it doesn't make any sense, traffic is everywhere. So that's what's happening. That was the excitement. So I couldn't get out of Tampa in time. I tried. I was sitting in traffic coming out of Tampa just to get out of downtown. It took 2 hours. Getting to the freeway, once on the freeway, it was stop and go the entire way. And stop and go until I hit the Villages or around the Villages area. Then traffic opened up for 15 minutes. It felt good. I was driving thinking, that's it. Traffic is fixed. There was nothing fixed. Nothing good fixed about it. It was just more traffic. So I tried to get here on time, but I didn't worry about it because regardless, I knew I'd record the show. Regardless, I knew I'd have the opportunity to talk to everybody, tell them about my day, tell them about the energies that are going on all around us. I wanted to talk a little bit about Tampa tonight. Tore up. So tore up. I didn't realize how bad some of the damage was until driving through the outskirts of some of the neighborhoods, being diverted by Google Maps through neighborhoods just to get through some areas because trees had fallen over the road, power lines were down, you had cops blockading streets. There was no fuel anywhere. That's today, Wednesday. Still no fuel in St. Pete, in parts of Tampa, in parts of Clearwater, in parts of Largo. So I would have to say I was pretty surprised. I was pretty shocked to see, even now, so many days later, Still no fuel. Still no fuel. It was wild. So I even carried extra fuel in the truck in gas cans in the back just in case I ran out of fuel. So that was kind of what happened. But I didn't need it. I found fuel just before I got back. Very exciting. So I'm opening up these new sunglasses I just got in the mail. I'm going to do it live on the show. So, you know, I'm going to see if these are what I was thinking they are. I'm hoping they are. They might be. I bought Angie these really beautiful pair of sunglasses. And so when she tried them on, I was like, those look really cool. Like, those are super cool sunglasses. So I tried them on, but they were too small for my head. Not that I have a big head or anything, but they were too small for me. So I went on this massive search online to find a very similar pair of sunglasses, but wider framed. So they would fit my head comfortably, so they wouldn't be pressing on my head and give me a headache. So that's these, I hope. I think hers are pretty damn cool, though. So we'll see if these are even comparable in any way to the super cool sunglasses that I got her. So here we go. I'm opening them up live on the show. They're made by Chatand. They came in a really nice case, like really fancy. So they came super fancy. They came in a beautiful case. And this is really nice. Delicious. You know, really good weed is going to smell really good. Taste really good. It's going to smoke really good. But really good weed means you can also eat it. That means you can actually eat the cannabis raw. And raw cannabis, I'm just going to let you know, magnesium, it contains manganese, omega-6, it activates the natural omega-3s in the body. Very exciting stuff. All right. Let me try to open these. All right, I was going to tear this thing off because I can't. It's like, how do they get it on there? Okay, there we go. Oh, what do we have here? It's a different color. I ordered blue. That's all right. Here we go. Oh, I feel cool. These are cool fucking glasses, yo. Okay, I just wanted to show them to you live. They're big. They're not squeezing on my head. And I love that. These are actually everything I wanted and more. These are so cool. They make me feel cool. I don't know. They're bringing me a certain energy. These are almost identical to the ones I bought Angie. So I had to get something big. I didn't want something squeezing on my head. This is awesome. These, wow. These glasses I got are like, they're like awesome. I'm just going to throw that out there. I was screaming to the rest of the house. You know, I just tried on those glasses, Ange. Wow. Almost identical to your glasses, but they're bigger, different color. The lenses are a two-tone, right? But I ordered like a blue two-tone. These are almost like a brown and gold. They're beautiful. Anyways, they're so beautiful. I almost want to wear them during the show today. I almost wouldn't that be something? No, let me see what's going on. I missed some chats. Here we go. They are cool. Thank you so much. Looks like lightweight material. They are. These are delicious. Look, I never review shit really. I mean, I do. I review weed all the time. But as far as glasses go, I've never been in the, I just got these in. And you know, wow, I'm really liking this. They're very lightweight. This whole thing on the side is just very fancy. So I got Angie she was looking for a pair of sunglasses that were regular wearing sunglasses. There's a show on Netflix called Chaos with Goldblum, Jeff Goldblum. No, not Jeff Goldblum. What is his name? Is it Jeff Goldblum? No, whatever. Chaos is the show. Goldblum is the actor, the head actor, I'm the head actor, the lead actor in the show. And honestly, it's one of his best roles he's ever played. He's just so naturally good at playing like a god. because he has that God complex. So it's easy for him. But he wears these sunglasses that are kind of like these. Very cool. Very, I don't know, you can wear them at night, you can wear them at day. It doesn't matter. These are the kind of sunglasses you can wear all the time. They're not like, I'm looking at them. They're not, here, hold on. You want to come see? Here, open the door. There you go. What do you think?
I think they're the ones that look.
Do they look like yours? A lot, but they're not gold, are they? No, I know. They're very fancy. So they're a little bigger. And, but I like them. I mean, Angie was telling me they're not very dark. And she's right. The lenses, they're not, it's not like it's shielding you entirely, but it gives you a really nice, it's comfortable. I could get used to wearing this. This is fantastic. I wasn't going to talk about the sunglasses so much, but I'm like, I'm in love with these sunglasses, yo. Okay, moving on. No filter, because my filter fell off. It fell out. Oh, there it is. Now I found it, but I'm not going to pick it up off the floor. So tonight, full moon. Before I get too high and I forget what I'm going to be talking about, let's talk about the full moon. Let's talk about what's going on outside right now. This is the biggest moon you're going to see all year. Right now, tonight and tomorrow night. And some of you are going to tell me, all right, I'll go out, I'll look at it. No, get out there. Look at the moon. Take 5 minutes and just stare at the fucking moon. That's it. You don't have to make any chants. You don't have to say any phrases, abra freaking cadabra, I'm connected to the moon. No. Just stand there and take in the energy of a hunter's moon. The hunter's moon is the brightest moon of the year. And this is the night that hunters would go out. We're talking thousands of years ago. They would go out and you could see for miles. Well, that's the kind of moon you have tonight. It is as bright as daytime. So take the opportunity, go outside and look at the moon. That's it. I'm a bit of a mooniac. I believe the moon brings us incredible energy. I believe the moon brings us power to make decisions, power for healing. That's all from the nocturnal radiation of the moon. But the moon means more than that. The moon is more than that. So I don't know. I do know. I do know, because tonight and tomorrow night are big nights for manifestation. These are the nights that there's more energy connected to us. When there is more solar radiation hitting the planet, when there are large CMEs and solar storms attacking our planet, and our magnetosphere that protects the earth is very thin, we are connected. We are connected to that energy. And when the earth is getting hit by solar storms, our brains, our energy is more alive. It's more on fire. So right now, we are being hit by very large solar storms. And we are having an insane hunter's moon, the largest moon that you're going to see all year long, happening tonight and tomorrow night. So don't miss it. Go out there and feel its energy. You don't have to walk around. Just go outside your house, see the moon, feel the moon, hang out with it for a moment. Talk to it maybe. Smoke a joint with it. I know I'll be smoking a joint with it. I don't want it to be lonely. So tonight we're going to talk a little bit about manifestation, a little bit of moon manifestation power during this time of year with this kind of moon, and what that means. Now, I do want to mention, and I've heard this before, that manifesting on a full moon brings you what you're looking for, but only for a short period of time. Only for like because of the way the moon is in Mars right now. And again, I'm going off of things that I've heard and I'm putting these things together. But that energy that you are channeling during a full moon is short-lived. So whatever dreams or whatever wishes are granted from a full moon manifestation will only happen for a short period of time. Will only happen for I don't know. I don't know what's considered a short period of time in the cosmic scale of things, but that's what it is. So here's what it is. Look, the intensity of tonight's full moon, and it's also in Mars, the moon sitting in Mars, the influence of that brings incredible amounts of energy. And the influences of that also brings a lot of restfulness to your soul, restfulness to your mind. And I don't know if you're feeling it right now, but maybe a little more aggressive, a little more ready to fight, more ready to stand up for what's right, or almost ready to mentally or physically fight. Like you're on edge. You're like on the edge of your feet, or the edge of your feet. You're on the edge of your feet. Wherever your feet might be on that edge, that's where you are. No, you're on the edge of your seat. You're ready to pounce at all things. Right now, that's because of the moon. The moon is creating that urgency or that conflict, that and right now people are soaking in that energy. They're soaking in all that crazy moon energy, and they're feeling that sense of urgency and restlessness. Hey, Nick, how are you? Welcome to the show. And Eric and Nick, both of you, welcome to the show. So we are here talking about moon energy. We're talking about manifesting some of this moon energy. Now, Nick lives in Florida, and during the storm, I'm just reading, Nick is saying he lost some of his roof. Nick, by the way, are you okay? Are you totally safe? And is the roof, is it easily repairable? I hope. And just letting Nick know, Nick is coming to us from the Twitch channel. Tonight we're on Twitch, LinkedIn, YouTube, Facebook. But Nick is, you're YouTubing. And Nick is actually YouTubing us tonight. So we're coming to you from the YouTuber. The YouTuber, I don't know, I'm guessing where things are coming from. But you're safe. And Nick is safe. And that is the best thing to hear. Anybody that had gone through this storm, the storm was crazy. We got hit with it. I was in Tampa today. Nick, in the beginning of the show, I was discussing how I went to Tampa this morning, and there's a lot of places I couldn't go, a lot of roads still blocked off. I went from Clearwater to Largo to St. Pete, and I really couldn't go much further. There was no power in the street lights. It took me hours to get out of downtown. And the destruction that I saw today, trees taking out houses, power lines, a crane in St. Pete has hit a building. I didn't see that happen, but I saw the aftermath of it. The cleanup all over the place was just incredible. We're talking trees uprooted everywhere. And the storm, it is like a war zone, absolutely. And to see that with my own eyes, I mean, sure, you see it on the news, and the news shows it to you in 1,000 different ways. But until you see it up close and personal, until you see it with your own eyes, it doesn't click. It doesn't click. And to see all these people still out of power, all these people still dealing with not just cleanup, but trees over the road, huge trees, and no gas. There were lines. I mean, I filled up this early this morning before I even got close to the Tampa, knowing there could be issues. And I had gas tanks in the back of my car. So with the gas tanks in the back of my car and filling up like that, it didn't matter. I almost ran out of gas. I do a lot of driving. And so as I'm coming out, thank God, freeway, and I was traffic leaving Tampa, getting out of that area today, the traffic was almost like when I went to go pick up my son's girlfriend and get her out of there. The traffic was almost that bad for no reason. So the movement of traffic really needs to change coming out of Tampa, especially if there's a disaster. Wow. You got power back on Sunday. Well, congratulations. I know some people that still haven't. But yes, and how many days? That's so many days out of power. Nick, I'm glad you got power back, and I'm glad you're safe and you're healthy. That's one of the most important things. Everything else you can replace. You can fix a roof, you can replace cars, you can replace clothing, you can replace jewelry. None of that matters. None of it means anything. It's all not even there. It's just a temporary there. But your health and your safety are like the number one things. Let me put this out right there, and I'll grab another one. This time I will do my best not to knock off the filter. I got this I got this pack of pre-rolls, and you're learning how to fix a roof. I'm just reading in the comments here, and Nick is learning how to fix a roof because he is now the builder and repair after the storm. So duct tape is amazing. I'm just gonna let you know that. And there's some really thick duct tape at the store. That's that special duct tape. It's thick and squishy on one end, and it's waterproof, does wonders, great for temporary repairs. Just Flex Seal, but the tape, but not the regular tape. It's like a thick, big, giant, longer version or a wider version of the same version of the Flex Seal tapey stuff. Does great on roofs. Just throwing it out there if you're looking for a quick fix until you can get to it later. But we still have tropical storms coming at us. There are more storms coming towards Florida now. We are in the middle. We are in the middle of an incredible amount of two more storms. A tropical storm coming up from the left, and then a big wave that's just coming and forming as we speak now. So it's becoming something. It's my own joint. I'm not sharing it with anybody, so I'm licking it because this way I'm keeping the filter and the paper together. I got like no spit. Okay. I'm doing this so the filter, because it seems like it's a little loose at this end, so I want to make sure it stays so I don't pull the filter out again. But this is Voyager 1, delicious. That, even without the filter, burned gorgeously. I was able to stop at a Goldflower today and pick up some rosin vapes, pick up some pre-rolls, get some mule fuel. Woo! I was very excited. I haven't been around a lot of Goldflowers because the storm and the areas, but thank God today, Largo, they were open. St. Pete, they were open. Ooh, before I get too far, I want to let people know tomorrow in St. Pete, at the store location, there's a meet and greet with Ricky Williams. Ricky is the Heisman. He used to play for the Miami Dolphins, and he was the Heisman that quit football because they wouldn't let him smoke pot. Or he quit football, or no, he got out of the league and stopped playing because he was tired of getting fined, tired of being persecuted, and he wanted to push health and wellness. He wanted to push, cannabis and having free choice like that. So he was a Heisman winner, excellent football player. So tomorrow at the St. Pete Goldflower location, he will be there meeting people and greeting people. And that's from 4:30 to 5:30 or maybe 6:30. I'm guessing it's between 4:30 and 6:30 this is going on. Show up early. Hang out a little bit. It's a great store. So that's St. Pete Goldflower Cannabis on Center Street. Oh, I needed a drink. Okay. So on Center Street, St. Pete Goldflower Cannabis, Ricky Williams, the Heisman, he will be there meeting and greeting and signing shit. And we had him on a podcast on Highly Motivated a while back, live from the Largo store. And we were doing some video over at the St. Pete store. But tomorrow he'll be in St. Pete between 4:30 and 5:30, signing things, hugging people, hanging out, talking about his Heisman brand of cannabis that Goldflower carries. And then later on, after the meet and greet, they're going to be at a place called Ferg's or Turgs. Turgs or Ferg's. I think it's Ferg's. a huge sports bar in St. Pete. I've got to look. I don't have anything in front of me. I'm looking for it as we speak, and I can't find it. Okay. But he's going to be at a place called Ferg's, I think. Ferg's in St. Pete, watching the game live, and you can get VIP tickets at the door. I think they're pretty expensive. Or if you go into a Goldflower and buy like a quarter worth of flour, you get a quarter, you get a free VIP pass. That's pretty cool. Okay. Mm. Mm. I've been looking forward to this all day. The traffic was crazy. I mean, stop and go traffic coming out of Tampa, coming up this way. I started the show late today. I started late and I felt terrible. But then on the way here, I was like, let it go. It's late. It's late. That's what's going to happen. You're still getting a show. Ooh, Nick, you weren't here earlier, but I got to show you now. I got a pair of sunglasses and I opened them up live at the beginning of the show. They came in the mail. First thing I grabbed, I was jealous of the pair of sunglasses I bought Angie, but they were too big, too tight, too small on me. I couldn't wear them, but they were really cool. But I was jealous. So I went and searched and scoured online for something as similar as possible. So I unveiled them live on the show. So I'm going to show you. These are my I'm jealous of Angie sunglasses, chaos inspired Jeff Goldblum glasses. All right, here we go. Here we go, yo. Boom. Boom. These are my Pitbull. I don't even know. I love them though, man. These are it. These are it, yo. These are the kind of glasses you can wear at night. You can wear during the day. You can wear indoors. You can look people right in the eye, and everything becomes more serious. You know, when you're talking with these glasses on, you could be like, "Hey, how you doing? What's happening around here?" Now, without the glasses, "Hey, how you doing? What's happening around here?" See, I got crazy eyes. These glasses are going to help me tremendously. I have crazy eyes. I have like eyes like I don't even know what's going on with my eyes. Mm. But with the sunglasses, you can't tell that I've got crazy eyes. Like right now I'm looking at you with crazy eyes. Right now, as we speak, I am crazy eyeing the camera. But then, so these glasses are going to help tremendously my crazy eye situation. The weather outside has gotten colder. It's chilly outside and I'm loving it. I love this time of year. It's hot in Florida 90% of the time. Like 90% of the time. It's insane. So when it gets a little chilly, I get to put on a jacket. Nice little velvety black jacket. Oh, what's that? I must have touched something. It's sticky. Wait, what's this? Hey, I think we both forgot to reconnect the other day. Hope your week is going amazing, Big O. Well, thank you very much. And yes, the week is starting very busy. Very, very excellent meetings. And I have to say, I've been so excited about the progress of things this week and the weekend forming into it. The weekend was crazy, great, got so many things accomplished, got some great articles published, which I've been putting off for so long, finishing certain articles and getting them published. You liking the glasses, Nick? Thank you. Thank you very much. Here, again, for those, where can you get them? I'm going to let you know. I will give you a link. I don't know how to do that yet, but I'll find a way. But for those of you that didn't see the glasses yet, here, let me put them back on. I may not even take them off. Just kind of loving that. All right, here we go. Boom. Boom. All right. The glasses give me a whole new attitude. The glasses are giving me kind of like a different sense of confidence. I think because again, it's hiding my crazy eyes. So, and they just came in today. I started the show late. I was stuck in traffic coming from Tampa. Bumper, stop and go. It was chock-a-block the whole way. But I made it. And I got it. But I wasn't stressed. I knew if I start the show late, I talk forever anyways. So It's 30 minutes late. I'll talk 30 minutes more. But the glasses were waiting for me. So I unboxed them, and they are, I think that's the brand. I don't know. I got these. These are inspired by the show Chaos on Netflix with Jeff Goldblum. You can tell I really love that show. Angie loves that show. We all love the show. We love that show a lot. And so she loved it so much, she wanted a pair of glasses. They do look piping. Thank you very much. No, I feel cool. I feel Pitbull cool. Because Pitbull, Pitbull, Pitbull. Mm. I didn't have to roll anything. I got these pre-rolls. That makes me so happy. Almost so happy like I can sing. I'm telling you, man, it's crazy. But the traffic was crazy today. And tonight, by the way, if you're just joining the show, we're talking about the power of the moon, the energy of the full moon right now. But not just that energy. It's a maniac energy. It's a restless energy. It's a crazed energy. And that's what's going on right now. So I don't know, I feel more theatrical with the glasses, you know? I mean, and probably this is how they're going to be worn most of the time. Just, hey, I feel like a spaceman when they're on top of my head. That's actually pretty groovy. Okay. But, you know, I think tonight's energy, tonight and tomorrow night especially, restless energy, but it's amazing because you can use that. So you can manifest with the power of that energy. So I think with the full moon, it's time for reflection. You know, you release what no longer serves you with the full moon. So the full moon on its own represents so much, by the way. The full moon on its own represents, you know, it represents power and energy of its own. Even if you're not manifesting, when I say go outside and look at the moon for 5 minutes, you don't have to walk around, you don't have to chant, you don't have to say anything. But looking at the moon, taking in the moon, almost meditating it into you, it meditates out. There's a power. And in that, you're releasing what no longer serves you. You're letting go of things. Letting go is a big deal in life. Letting go is the only way you're capable of seeing and feeling and experiencing the now. Right now, this is everything. So I think with this full moon, I mean, it brings new intentions. You know, it brings new energy. Maybe it puts a little bit more fire behind our desires. This is a very powerful time to set bold goals. Mm, mm. This is a very powerful time to direct energy towards bold goals, amazing goals, goals that you don't think you're capable of, goals that you don't think are possible right now, this energy of this moon, this, because it's in Mars, because it's restless, because you feel conflict right now, because you feel a little more energy and you're ready to fight all the time. There's a lot going on in the world, and they're all feeding off of that energy. So what I'm telling you is right now, manifest it and use it to your advantage. Use it in the way where you can direct the power of the moon, which means, look, it's bringing in all those things I just listed. So channel that energy. You know, take the chaotic energy and turn it into a productive force. Turn the chaotic energy of the moon and of Mars into a productive force of energy by making bold decisions, bold goals, and putting that direct energy towards it. A bold goal requires direct, powerful energy. And you can use the chaotic energy right now and making a productive force. So that's where the manifestation comes in. But you have to manifest with intention by using the alignment of this synergistic energy. That's some deep shit right there. Don't resist it. I don't know if that's the word. Don't fight it. We fight We fight energy. Like, okay. We fight good. We fight the yin and the yang. We fight everything in our conscious world. So we want things to happen. We want to, I'll use money as an example because everybody puts everything on money, but money is a piece of paper. It doesn't even exist. So in the non-existence of money, let's use it as an example. Most people manifest money. I want money. I want money, 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 money. I need a bigger job, and or they're working two jobs to make more money, but they have no money. They always feel like no matter how hard they work, everything, the universe keeps taking money away from them. The harder they work, the more they make, the more that disappears, and they can't save it, and they just find themselves working harder and harder. And they're like, why is the universe against me? Why is the universe not helping me? Without looking internally at maybe where they're spending that money or the reoccurring bills that start to pile up. The more you start to make, you want more comfort to make up for all those days that you're working. You want more things to validate your work. Some more shit costs more money, but it's not even that. We fight ourselves. We put ourselves in our own way. And the more we want something, the less we're going to get it, because maybe that's not what we really need. That's not what we really want. And our energy is so all over the place that we need to manifest in the subconscious so that the subconscious can bring it into the conscious. The subconscious can bring it into manifested physical reality. It's thought into manifested physicality. Thought is matter. Thought becomes matter. Thought becomes change. Thought becomes repetitive knowing and understanding. I know I'm all over the map there, but it comes together with energy, and it comes together with maybe you use the chaos. Roll with those punches. Let it happen. See the energy that can be manifested, the energy that can be created. That's a little exciting, isn't it? Isn't that kind of adventurous? Tonight, after the show, I am going to take a stroll and smoke a joint with the moon, the big, big, beautiful moon. And I'm going to ask the moon and the energy that is right now, the energy that is vibrating to everybody. I hope they feel what I ask. I hope what I try to create is manifested. And I know it'll be felt. But I hope it's felt strong enough tonight that everybody feels it. And I know some people are like, Oren, how high are you tonight? Holy shit. I don't know, only as high as I've gotten on this show, which I've been looking forward to. Oh, the whole drive. My head was starting to hurt. I was starting to get stressed out. And then I was like, no, Oren, let it go, let it go. So I was trying to follow my own understanding of letting go of things. I'm going to be late for the podcast. It's okay. Let it go. You'll be there. You'll smoke a joint, and they'll be there to smoke a joint with you. You'll get to see those new glasses that just came in the mail. And that, you're right. They are piping. Thank you so much. They are on fire. I like them. Normally, I don't like shit that I order online. and I didn't think I would like Angie's glasses so much, but not only did I like her glasses so much, I had to find a pair that were wide enough for my incredibly big head. You know, I want to say thank you to everybody who comes to the show to smoke and hang out. And I heard the other day, people just listen to me. Like, Oren, we had you in the background. I'm like, that is awesome. Because that's how it used to be. We used to get together for a big community smoke sesh. Love it. Love it. That was the point. That's what this is all about. Oh, Hey, your streams are absolutely awesome and super fun to watch. Love to chat more and be one of your. Oh, thank you so much. If you're up for it, if you, absolutely, I will write it down. See, since I'm terrible at being able to go back at these things, I brought a pen and I can write things down. Fantastico. I am more prepared now than I've ever been, yo. Wait, where am I going to write it? I have nothing to write it down on. See? Wait, no, I got something. Okay. Okay. And by the way, I'm just writing down a Discord. Add me on Discord. Do I even have a Discord? Discord. I probably do have a Discord. I don't know. I don't know anything. Oregonji.com, by the way, if anybody sees that right there. It is up and going. It looks like shit on the mobile, like super shit, but it's up. And on the website itself, it looks kind of clunky, come to think about it. But I'm working on it because I'm one person that drives and visits doctors and does education and then works on the website and does the podcast. Feels like a lot sometimes, but no, it's not. It's not. See, look, crazy eyes. If I put the glasses on, wait, yo, wait. Okay, boom. Every time I put them on, I feel like Pitbull or something. Like I want to be like, yeah, what's up, everybody? All right. Thank you for coming to my podcast. We're going to do a little rap right now for you. No, I'm not going to rap for you. If I could remember, I've got one of mine that are so good. In my head, it's good, but probably the way it sounds is not going to be as good. But I mean, look, wait. It's weed, pot, cannabis, Mary Jane. It's the wonder drug, been called by many names. You got the CB1 and the CB2. Together, these receptors work to balance you. Why can't this be the answer? Why can't this be the choice? Give us our freedom. Give us our voice. You got to liberate. Wait. Oh my God, I forgot all the words. All right. I'll remember it because there were so many other raps. I had one where I sounded like Dr. Seuss, but I liked that one. I liked the Dr. Seuss rap. I was really high. And I was able to get like a whole set out on that. You know, in time, we are so many different people. And I love all those people that I have become into the one that I am now. Let me see where we're at. Okay, if you're at okay. So I'm gonna write this down. Hold on, I'm just writing some things down. Okay. All right. Awesome. I will look for you and add you. And I'm sure I have a Discord. By the way, everybody, tonight I am streaming to you on the Linky Winkies, on the Facey Bookies, on the YouTubey, and the Twitchy. And that's the names that they're going to have tonight. That's what they get. I think the podcast is going to be cooler now because. All right. I don't even know what the hell is going on. All right. Oh, wow. It's bright. You know, now that I look at it, it is really, really bright in here. It is really bright in this room. But again, thank you everybody for joining me wherever you're joining me from. That is super awesome. And just telling you tonight, by you going outside just for 5 minutes and looking at the moon, 5 minutes. I'm not asking the world of you. This connects you to that energy. You're already connected, but this connects you to that energy. And I'm saying later on tonight, I'm going out. I'm going to smoke a joint with the moon. I'm going to do a little direct energy channeling, a little direct manifestation, just a little more kindness, maybe a little more understanding at a time right now that we're all on edge. Let's change that energy. So I'm going to send out insane vibes, and I am going to feel that energy. I know others are going to feel that energy. And in that, we're just going to feel that kindness, feel that understanding. And that is those extra few moments of clear-headedness and understanding at a time where we don't have any, where everything is so chaos. Ooh, chaos. I should put the glasses back on. So, with intention, using the alignment of Mars and this super gigantic hunter's moon and the energy of the solar storms that are currently hitting Earth right now. Those are three big things. I believe greatly in the energy of, oh my God, in the energy of this universe and the energy of the sun and the moon and the planets and the earth. There is so much going on, but we have to feel it. We have to be open to it and understanding. Even if you don't believe it, I don't give a shit. You don't have to believe it. I don't believe everything. Trust me, there's a lot of shit that I'm told. I'm like, that's a little out there. I'm just going to let you know. Yeah, I'm not judging, but that's fucking out there. Even I will be like that, but at the same time, then I'm gonna be open. But I'm open to the understanding and the energy that you're bringing to the table, and you feel like you believe it, and others feel like they believe. So go with it. Go with it. And I mean, I think I go with simplicity. Simple. Life is simple. Friendships should be simple. Work should be simple. Life should be simple. Decisions should be simple. We overcomplicate everything. And that's actually one of the papers that I released recently about cannabinoid hypermesis syndrome, CHS, how we're over complicating the search for the cause, because they don't know what causes it, what causes the reaction of cannabinoid hypermesis syndrome when using cannabis. And recently I put an article on LinkedIn. The article talks about how we've overcomplicated it, and the simple answer is toxicities in pesticides or things that have been sprayed. The same, and I'm just going to mention this, and this was in a comment that was on LinkedIn, so I just want to mention it, and I wish I had it right here so I could post it. But the young lady who or the person who met, they said they worked in farms where they've gotten sick. And these same sicknesses are the same sicknesses to a degree that are happening to the people that are getting CHS, cannabinoid hypermesis syndrome. So the correlation in these farms, they were being sprayed with pesticides. They were being sprayed with fungal removers or things to get rid of bugs or things to enhance the plant growth. And on these commercial farms is where they started to get these sicknesses. And when they stopped using these pesticides, and they were getting ovarian issues, I've got to remember the text or the comment on LinkedIn exactly, but all of these things that were correlated to CHS were happening on the farms before the cannabis even got out there. So when these farms that these young ladies were working on went organic, the issues stopped within weeks. Everybody's issues cleared up. So now you're looking at the end product and where that end product's actually going to go. That end product getting out to the consumer, if things have not been totally flushed, or there's things in the flower that cannot come out, or that change the terpene profile of something. Today, one of the nurses had mentioned to me, which had correlated with what somebody had said here on the show, but they're allergic to pinene. Only cannabis derived pinene in an edible, in a smoke, in anything. But regular pine doesn't make them necessarily sick. I think this other person said they were allergic to pine as well, all over the place. But we were talking about CHS. And, you know, I don't even know why I just said I was talking about that article. But a lot has gotten done. A lot is going on. A lot of chaos energy here in the everywhere. Crazy eyes. Hold on. I'm going to get rid of the crazy eyes for a moment, just for a little while. Just a little bit. All right. Oh. Alter ego, Orin. I think when the glass, ooh, yeah. I like the way the light bounces off of these. See, I feel more smooth when I put these on. So, all right, every time I put on the sunglasses, it's going to be alter ego Orin. It's going to be, Orin's going to talk a little quicker, a little smoother, a little more fire. No, I don't know what the fuck I'm saying. But when I put them on, I feel like, you know, it's like a mask. Is it the authentic Orin? Or is it the Orin speaking from almost like a shield? Like I'm putting on a shield and saying, okay, now I can speak more easily, more free, because I'm not exactly me. I mean, I'm me. I'm always me. But this shield allows me to just open up and be cool and be like, no, whatever is whatever. And we'll talk about everything. Without this, do I feel like there's a little bit of hesitation? Do I feel less me? That is some high talk tonight. That is we're out there. Okay. I'm really liking the whole sunglass thing. That was just, so there are bigger things in the smoke sphere that Oren wants to chat about tonight. What is it? I think it's like too big to get into tonight. There is stuff I've been researching for quite some time now that I haven't spoken about it on the show because it's so deep. It's so science fiction, but it's not. It's been researched and it's been theorized. It's been researched in high level experiments over long periods of time, over 3 different decades by 3 different countries, or twice by the same country and once by or twice by the United States and 2 or 3 different times by Russia. And it's the talk of time, the fabric of space and time. And theories originally presented by Einstein, how the bending of time, and then there are theories that come in with the twisting of time. So the bending and the twisting, like a wet rag or a towel, and you're wringing it out. Well, that's time. Time is a physical thing. Time is like a river. And I mean, again, I don't want to get too deep into it tonight, but talking about it, it's the concept that it isn't just linear, but it could be a form of time, could be a form of physical matter. Time being a physical matter can be controlled to a point. Mm. Like we wonder what exactly is dark matter? And dark matter, which is what we can't understand and can't see and can't exactly prove, it would also be what we call the ether. But it's called many different things. And so my way of saying this is that time could be a form of dark matter, a force that possibly flows around and through us, but not necessarily confined to the ticking of a clock. Time is created by man. Time is created as a form of control. There is no past, there is no present, there is no future. It is all right now at the same time. But what is time? Time is something that we have manifested. Time is something that governments and societies have put as a form of control. Time is control, and it's control of mind, it's control of body. I'm so to dive into that and to dive into the understanding that we should not be confined by a box or by a clock or by anything. We should be able to think beyond and understand that time could be a physical thing. It could be the ether or the dark matter that swirls everywhere within our universe. So I look at time like a river, and looking at time like a physical item and a physical object. I only talk about shit like this when I'm really high, and the 2 joints in, I'm feeling no pain. No pain. No pain, no gain. Fantastic. Okay. So time being kind of like a river, a flowing river. Okay. And then when you're on this flowing river where the past and the present and the future all kind of coexist on this one river. Okay. And there are parts of that river that are rough and fast, and then there are parts of that river that slow down. And then there are parts of that river that almost crawl to nothing. And then there are parts of the river that speed up again. Okay, remember that. And so remember, the past, the present, the future are all coexisting on this one river at different times. I think that's my best way of looking at it. So time can be bent like the river. Time can be manipulated like the river. Time can be directed through the energy and intention that we apply to it. So if you're in a river and you're on a boat and you want to get faster down the river, well, then you speed up on that boat and you go faster down that river. You are now speeding up time. But then you want to slow it down. You slow it down. You put your oar in the water and you slow it down nicely where the boat starts to slow down. Now you're slowing down time. And then with some effort, you can almost stop time by moving your paddle incredibly fast and stopping the boat from moving in the river. But you're stopping it with incredible amounts of force that you put towards it. So time is physical, like that river. I told you tonight we can get deep. Sometimes we get deep and sometimes we talk about absolutely nothing, or we talk about everything. And in the small things that we speak about, there is so much more in those words, so much more to talk about, so many different topics we're going to delve back into. But each one of these conversations are just that, a conversation. So if you're joining the show and I want you to know, this is just a smoke sesh. And tonight we're talking about time. Well, now we are. Earlier I was talking about the moon and the amazing energy. Oh, tonight and tomorrow night, big full moon. Get your ass outside 5 minutes and just kind of connect with it, all right? Connect with it. Amazing stuff. Anyways, moving along. But I think, so when you understand time is a force, a physical force that you can manipulate, when you understand that's what time actually is, that can help in your manifesting of it. That can help in your creation and your direction of it. I am sitting on the most uncomfortable chair. I'm going to manifest a better freaking chair. I am manifesting a really comfortable chair for my ass. My ass hurts right now. I was driving all day to get back for the show. I was stuck in traffic, but I've been sitting so long that I just got out of the car and then I started the show. Got out of the car, started the show, just like that. Well, and I grabbed the glasses out of the package. Well, I grabbed the package and undid the package here on the show. So very groovy, very groovy. But my ass hurts. And this is a hard chair. I need to find a chair that's got more bubbles in it or something. I don't know. I'm just going to mention that. The whole time I'm thinking, I'm reading notes and shit. My ass hurts. In this ass hurt. That's why I'm moving around so much. And I'm like, just so uncomfortable. It's like, there's got to be a better way. Yeah? Yeah, there's got to be a better way. Okay. So we're discussing that manifesting your time, manifesting and creating, when you understand that time can be shaped just like the river, and it depends how much energy that we apply to it. Same with manifesting. In your subconscious, it's how much time and energy that you apply to creation and change and getting what you want in a way. So I think right now, this is a time to do it with a full moon. This is a time to make bold, bold decisions, bold choices, bold manifestations, because this is the time that chaotic energy of Mars and that beautiful energy of the full moon and the alignments that are happening right now and the solar storms that are hitting us. So we're more connected as a people through this. There's a lot going on, but we are very connected right now, and we're restless and we're chaotic, and all of that. Use and direct that energy towards your manifestation. And so, so I think if we understand how time can be such a movable force like this, that can maybe help in understanding that the future and past and present exist simultaneously. Our actions every day, right now, ripple through all dimensions of time, making our intentions more potent during events like a full moon. Because we are living on multiple realities. We are living on multiple dimensions. And there are thousands of possibilities happening and playing out as we speak almost like in copies of our copy, of our copy, of our copy. So every time we make a decision, it changes something, and something else, another existence, kind of carries out from that massive decision or that massive moment or that massive change from the regular movement of the matrix, where everything is exactly the same and playing out exactly the same way. But as soon as there's a decision or an energetic change, it splits off into its own manifestation or into its own creation that's living and eating and breathing and working and living in this whole other existence while you're still here in every single change, because it's not happening later, it's happening now. Even if it happened before, it's still happening now. That's how we have to see time. And there are ways to see it. And I'm going to talk about that maybe on different shows, where there's a device, where you can see through this is what I was talking about. Actually, it's empty, but it smells great. There was a device where this Russian scientist had kind of created from a sheet of aluminum. I mean, a very large sheet of aluminum, and it was wrapped in like a circle, but not just a circle, like a Fibonacci sequence, almost like a conch cone from the ocean. And the way it wraps around and opens up, it opens up and gets smaller, and that's what this would kind of wrap around. And there's dimensions online, and the Kozakov method, or the Kozakov, I'm saying it wrong. Hopefully somebody can look this up and see what I'm talking about. I know it's deep tonight. It's deep. I'm going deep. I told you sometimes I just go deep, and this is what I've been thinking about. I had a long car ride, and I had a lot of time to do some research and read into things, and just incredible stuff. So, especially now during a full moon, it's about energy. And so it's about the collective energy for me. So I said, when you go outside and you look at that moon and you kind of just look at it, be a part of it. You don't have to say shit. You don't have to do shit. Just be. Maybe breathe it in. Maybe bask at the magnificence of this gorgeous reflective object, this insane planet, or not planet, but gigantic piece of rock that it revolves around, or it revolves together. Just amazing stuff, and how it's moving further away from us every year. So I love the moon. I think the moon brings power and energy and confidence and just just amazing things. So, anyways, that's exciting stuff. The door just opened very slowly, very creepily. I don't know, in an incredibly creepy way. And so I'm just going to close that, and there we go. All right. I've closed it. Done. All right. Just when doors open on their own, just out of nowhere, I get a little creepy. We're creeped out. I mean, already everybody's like, I'm not going to walk the land at night. I'm like, why? I go, because strange things happen. Just the other night, Angie didn't say anything, but Gideon comes over and he's like, hey, last night, he gave a certain time at night. I think it was 5 o'clock in the morning, or 3 o'clock in the morning, he said. He goes, yeah, it was like 3 o'clock in the morning. There was, on my window, there was a knock. And so I didn't go look out, because we don't go look outside. And then Angie says, hey, I heard a knock on we have like this really old wheelbarrow, a metal wheelbarrow, kind of now deteriorating into the ground, but it's part of the garden. It looks beautiful, but it's an old metal one, and I don't even know who it's by. But anyways, so she turns to him. She goes, that's wild, because around 3 o'clock, I was woken by the knocking on a metal barrel right outside the window. Just a 1, 2, 3. Holy shit, holies. That's how you pack some pre-rolls into some shit. Just open that up. That is beautiful. That is 7 1 gram pre-rolls. Isn't that gorgeous? Look at that. Look at the chunky chunks. Do you see the chunky chunks in that? Those are chunky chunks. That's like when you do a pre-roll, it's not dust. That's not dust. It's not ground down to nothing. That is broken down beautifully, beautiful pieces and chunks of cannabis that have been hand rolled. Here, let me just, oh, I knocked them all out. I'm going to smoke them all anyways. I don't give a shit. We're just going to knock them out. But look, okay. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? That is a hand roll machine. Magnifico. 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 All right, I just knocked them all out of that package just like that. Anyways, so she heard a knock. He heard a knock. Knockety knock knock. And then I find out that the night before that, or a few nights before that, there's somebody out there calling his name. And when they look out the window, there's nobody there. So there are definitely spirits here on the land. I've seen some shit that gave me goosey bumps. Angie has seen crazy stuff, and she won't even say what it is. She calls it a skinny, but that means something else entirely. That means that's and I'm not. It's what the Indians used to turn. They would sacrifice a victim, but not sacrifice as in kill them. They would let them starve to death, or they would chain them whilst still alive. I think it was the Indian or I don't know. I've got to get my history right. She's the history buff, not I. Not I. By far, not I. I mean, I know some shit, but I don't know any shit. And so it would be something that a person would be ritualistically turned into, and quite possibly she feels as though we have definitely one shape-shifting type of entity here on the land. I don't doubt it. She says there are Indian burial grounds, and there are, we think. There's nothing else that explains them, and we're not going to dig. It's not like, hey, let's find out. No, let's not. But we have found, Angie has found necklaces, beads, Indian beads that we went and had verified. There was these, okay, really cool. And I've never seen these before, but I looked it up and I found out it was a game, but it looked like a piece of coal from the barbecue. I don't use coals, when I barbecue. That's not the way you want to barbecue. Just, oh, sorry, crazy eyes. Crazy eyes, hold on. That's not the way you want to barbecue. Right, so I'm not going to use coals. Look at that little fancy shit. All right, I'm fucking talking about fancy shit. Oh my God. I really like those though. Okay, so once again, so I thought it was like a coal, but it doesn't break apart. It's like hard and solid, but light and airy. So it was like a game. The Indians would play this game with these rocks that they would create, or they would mold them in the fire. I don't know, made from clay. So they're clay, and then they've been fire burned, and they're used for some sort of game or trade or something. And we have 100 or so that we have found here on the land, all around certain areas that look like Indian burial mounds, and some bent trees looking old. These are old trees, where bent trees usually where the Indian braves used to sit on a tree and they would carve Indian heads. But I haven't found any Indian heads. That would kind of like signify, I think. But anyways, me and my adventures through the yard here, and the yard does come up with some adventurous things. You never know what you're going to find here on the property. It's got history. Excuse me. See, I say that and immediately I started hearing something. I asked somebody that knows better than I that, is it tinnitus? Or I asked the doctor, do I have tinnitus? No, I'm like, okay, I don't have tinnitus. Um, see, I didn't hear it at all, not until just now, not until, hey, so it's like a confirmation. I don't know what that is. So then I talked to somebody who knows about sounds and shit that you hear. And they said, yeah, that's spirits talking to you or confirming things to you, or trying to reach you or influence you or stop you. It could be so many different things. And that's pretty wild. And I didn't hear it until now. I got that confirmation. And now it's like, hey, we're all talking to you at the same time. But I can't hear what anybody's actually saying. But that's what it almost sounds like, a chorus of people trying to talk to me all at the same time. Very powerful, coming from like almost right here and through my ear. Ah! That's wild, isn't it? Okay. See, authentically, I come to you. I'm not holding anything back. If I'm going crazy, you're going to see me go crazy live on this show. But I'm also smart enough to know better that it could be nothing at all. And I give it the wholehearted and open-mindedness of trying to understand what things are. I understand that things are bigger than what we give them. They are bigger than what they imagine. Life and the universe is a million questions that will never be answered. I think all we can do is open ourselves up to it and try to understand the energy, the flow. Maybe try to jump in on days or nights of powerful energy. Tonight is powerful energy. Tonight is powerful manifestation. I kid you not. And if you think Oren is bullshit and he knows nothing about manifestation, then try it tonight. Try it tonight as you go to sleep. What is the authentic thing that you need and want? What is the authentic thing that would change, even in a small way, for your whole world? What would help you? Do you need a car? Do you need a car? Is your car a piece of shit, or do you not have a vehicle right now? Manifest it. Manifest you as you're falling asleep. Manifest you seeing a car that you like in your subconscious. Look at it. And then manifest you going to the car and opening the door. Look at your hand. Imagine your hand grabbing the door of the car, opening it up. The whole action of everything of you getting into the car and starting the car and driving the car. And then imagine it again as you see the car and the whole action of getting into the vehicle. Do that over and over and over. Just do it. Just do it tonight. Do it tomorrow night. And do it the night after. 3 nights. 3 nights. Manifest the authentic thing that you need. Manifest the need. Just what you need. What's needed in your life to make life better, to make it easier, to make it easier. Because that's what we need. We all need easier. In a life that gets more difficult every day because we put a lot on ourselves and we put a lot on other people. Tonight, my manifestation, I'll tell you, I'm wishing just a little bit of love on people, a little bit of kindness, just a little wave of warmth, of happiness. I'm manifesting all those emotions. I'm manifesting emotion. Emotion is something that we forget. Emotion is something we overlook. We don't make our decisions anymore by emotion. We just make them. We run on autopilot. So my manifestation is a little reality check, a little emotion, a little crying time, a little time for hugs and reflection, a little time for, I don't know, whatever that you need most. So maybe I'm manifesting out for whatever everybody needs most. Maybe that's what I'm going to push out with the energy of this moon tonight. What we all need most. We need peace. We need food. We need rent. We need a child. We need a job. We need money. We need a future. We need a direction. We need love. We need everything. And I'm going to send out weird moon energy tonight for us all to have those things. I send them out now. I send them out to anybody who's looking at the moon with me. I can't see it from the window. I was trying, but it's so bright. It's so bright in here. I'm not going to see anything. Hold on. Hold on. Let me just yeah, there we go. All right. I'm still emotional. I'm still emotional, but I can talk better through my emotions. These glasses are going to be weird. These are going to be, look at that, man. Just boom. I'm liking that. They make me feel, I think, like 10%, maybe 20% cooler. I'm just going to. That's what I'm going to throw out there, yo. That's what I'm going to say. I don't know. These bring on a 20% coolness. That's what it is. That's what's bringing on. But this full moon, okay, this heightened tension around the world, everything is boiling point. And this full moon and with Mars's energy, could also push things over the boiling point. This chaotic energy right now, this could be like Tinder, could be the fire that makes a big boom boom across the world. Right now, with this tonight and tomorrow night, that's how much energy, that's how much restlessness and chaoticness this moon brings. It brings bold intentions. It brings bold decisions. Look, it's a 3-joint night. That's a lot. Mm. Oh, I haven't smoked all day. I really had to catch up to a little bit of smoky. And I wanted to do my smoky tokies with you tonight, with all of you. And the unveiling of these magical sunglasses. Just to, very lightweight, very nice on the head. I'm always afraid sunglasses are gonna be so tight and they're gonna give me a headache. No headache, because they're not tight, they're light. They're not tight, they're light. Look at me, I'm like rhyming. I'm like a fucking Dr. Seuss of sunglasses. So, no, but that's what it is. And I feel, I don't know, I feel we're all scattered. And I feel we're just racing and we're combative and we're so much. So, using all of this. So, rather than like getting messed up in the chaos of events right now, that's why I'm saying go outside, go to the moon tonight, take off your shoes. This is what I'm going to do. I'm taking off my shoes. I may put out this joint and I may finish it doing a nice little walk outside. It's chilly right now, which I find delicious. I find the weather absolutely delicious because that's what I've been waiting for. It's been so hot. I've been sweating from every pore of my body. And then when I was done, I sweat again from pores of my body that I didn't even know I had. Pores were created in sweat. So now when we get a little bit of cool weather, I'm going to be outside at every opportunity. I'm going to set the studio again back on the front porch so that we have a nice view. We can get out of this stuffy closet, this converted greenhouse, which the peppers are doing beautiful. The peppers are gorgeous. I don't know if you could see in the reflection of my glasses, the LED lighting that is hanging from the this is great community. This right here, this right here is, it's a reason to listen. It's a reason to talk. It's a reason to question. It's a reason to get involved. That's why I got Oregonji.com started. Any questions, any comments, any suggestions for the website, how I can integrate it more into the community, because it really isn't yet. It's just a paste job of blah, blah, blah. Tell me. Tell me if you know on website stuffs. Let me know. Talk to me. We all need help. I can help you. You can help me. We can help each other. That's what life used to be about. It used to be about people helping people, people as community, people as like family. I don't know if I'm ever going to take these glasses off. This is wild. I'm loving the two-tonedness. It wasn't the colors that these colors I did not order. You know, the two-tone, it was supposed to be like a blue and then a light blue, but it's okay because they're fire and I like them. Sometimes the shit you order isn't the shit you need. That's a big one for life. Just that's Mm. Sometimes what we order isn't what we get. And what we want isn't exactly what we need. And life sometimes changes the order. Life sometimes switches it around on you and gives you authentically what you need. That's why tonight's manifestation, it's all about the energy and the creation that you're bringing to the table. I'm excited. I'm excited for you. I'm excited. I didn't even get to tell you what I was going to do. I'm going to take off my shoes. I'm taking off my shoes. I'm going to roll up my pants a bit, take off my shoes, take off my socks. And I'm going to walk around barefoot, grounding myself to Mother Earth, to the beginning. The precursor to everything would be the earth. So I'm going to ground my feet into the dirt, into the rocks, into the soil. I'm going to walk and look at the moon and kind of soak in its energy. I'm going to manifest a wish, a prayer, a, a mantra, I don't know what to call it. I'm going to ask the moon and the energy of people that are connected to everything for more understanding. Right now, in a time that's what we need. We need understanding. We need love. We need the time to think and be smart. Not even smart, to think more with our emotions. I feel so many more things can be solved in this world when we think with our emotions. If more people thought if our politicians thought with their emotions, we would end hunger. If politicians and presidents thought with emotion, nobody would be homeless. We would have education in prisons and free education. We would have good food in schools. We would not be feeding the public chemicals and dyes and fake food and fast food and saturated everything. If we had corporations and presidents and senators and congressmen and politicians, whatever, that thought with emotion, then we could solve so much in this world. We maybe couldn't even solve it. It wouldn't even be a thing. We could deal with it. We would understand it. We would walk in somebody else's shoes. We would eat from the same plates and breathe the same air and drink the same water. We are the same. All of us under the leaf. That's what Oreganji is. Oreganji is cannabis. Cannabis is community. Community is the fucking trifecta of everything. And that's what we all are. We're getting together in a smoke sesh as community on social media right now, on LinkedIn, a traditionally business job platform, which has been taken over by cannabis in so many different ways. Wow. If you haven't been on LinkedIn lately, go check it out. It has really changed, but it's a great platform for so many different things and for contacting businesses, for being more serious in your career Facebook. So it's like Facebook, but for business. Facebook, but more for direct education and community. Facebook, but not Facebook. Excuse me. A whole different thing. So that's LinkedIn. And so we're coming to you on LinkedIn. How crazy is that? A smoke sesh as community. We come to you also on Facebook. We come to you, which, you know, everybody comes on Facebook. It's, oh my God, that was weird. That was weird. Sorry. And then YouTube. YouTube is like, look, it's live. We're talking to you right now, and that's what it's all about. We're smoking with you right now. I feel so much for the victims in any one of the areas that have been affected by these both these last two hurricanes. I was just in Tampa today, in St. Pete today. The damage was greater than even what the news has shown. And the massive piles of trees and cleanup and debris and flooding and down power lines and still lights that don't have any power and homes that have no power, businesses that have doors open because there's no power. But they are Floridians and they are strong and no storm holds anybody back. So they're going to get through this, but a lot of damage, a lot of destruction. So sending out love to all of them. I don't know where that came from. I was just thinking about it. It just came out. It was like, oof. But right now, the power of those storms, the power of the solar storms, the hurricane storms, the alignment, the full moon and the Mars correlation, there is some wild energy happening right now. Wild. And I feel it. I can feel it. I felt it all day. I felt it yesterday a little bit. I was like, what's coming? Something's coming. Something's weird. But I got a lot done this past weekend. I don't know. I was talking about that earlier. I got some papers that I released. This one on CHS, one on THCV and insulin regulation. Yeah, I did some really good educational stuff out there. Okay, let's quickly talk about some things. Tomorrow, meet and greet, Ricky Williams, Goldflower, St. Pete. And then after that, at Ferg's Sports Bar or something in St. Pete, they're having a watch party. So it's going to be pretty awesome. All right, coming up on Friday is the Devil's Ball. I wish I had a flyer or something. Very, very interesting stuff. So definitely go check that out. And I think that's also happening in Tampa over the weekend. But there's also some big events coming up towards the end of the month. On the 26th in Jacksonville, I believe is Dab Day, the most dabalicious of days. And that's happening at the Glass Factory in northern central Jacksonville. Very, very cool place. And that's Dab Day. And then I will be at Halloween, Dabtober. I will be at the dabbiest of Dabtobers in Okeechobee on the 26th. So I will be at an event and it will be fire. Just letting you know now where I'm going to be. I'm going to have prizes, big prizes, big, very cool prizes. We're going to have education. We're going to be talking about cannabis. We're going to be talking about people and community. We're going to be vibing and dancing and moving and grooving. I'm loving that because there's going to be music. It's like a music festival. So I'm the Okeechobee Halloween, Dabtober, Dabtastic. And that's on the 26th in Okeechobee. Boom. That's pretty fire. That's fire. Oh, and soon it's coming. It's coming. It's on the pipeline. But Tampa is still there. Goldflower's Tampa store getting closer to opening. Beautiful things happening. So I'm always mentioning that. I want you to know it's still riding in on that wave. So when you're ready for it, it's going to be there. A lot of events, a lot of things happening. Monday and Tuesday of this week was the C-Lab, the Cannabis Lab in Hollywood, Florida. So that just finished. Seeing a lot of great pictures. There was a lot of beautiful seminars. Goldflower had a beautiful booth, as did Sensi. Sensi had a very nice booth. There was a lot of energy, a lot of good things happening, a lot of education, a lot of information. And I think that's pretty awesome. That's fire. I'm gonna try wearing these sunglasses out with the moon and see how I feel with the moon and my crazy eyes. See, look, you see how I'm looking at you, right? You see how crazy I, oh, okay, wait. Boom. Ooh, there we go. Wait, did I make them dirty already? I did. How did I? Maybe no. Yeah, I did. I dirtied things. Wait, have they changed? Has my smoke, something has changed? I have to clean them? Doesn't matter. I still love them. Boom. Check that out. Here we go. Even looking at you, crazy eye. It still looks like a crazy eye, doesn't it? Yeah. Mm. Some wild stuff, I'm telling you. Okay. Anyways, thank you for joining me. I'm glad you came out. I'm going to go and walk with the moon a little bit. I'm going to go and manifest a little bit of creative energy, a little bit of, ooh, that's really nice. I bet you I can wipe it with this. That's like a case to carry it in. I'm loving that. So what is the, wait, G-tand, Gitand, Gitand, Gitand. That's how you'll say it. You'll say it with like a little bit of class, you know? What are you wearing? I'm wearing Gitand, Gitand, ow. Mm. See, the closer we get to Halloween, the more I cackle. I don't know where that comes from. I don't know where. I don't know where. I got a bunch of goodies today at the Flower of Gold. Look at that. Isn't that a beautiful little bag they gave me? I got some nice rosin. Look, I got two ideal rosin vapes, 510. That means not the disposable, but the ones that go on my battery. There's my battery. I was looking for that. And one is roll ups, which is a sativa, and the other one is Cadillac Rainbow mixed with hash burger. So one's a hybrid itsy bitsy sativa, and then the hash burger, which is juicy, beautiful, just deep and flavorful, and just I don't know what's going to happen with that kind of a mix. Very excited, very excited. Okay, is that what I can't even read right now? Which one did I pick? It doesn't even matter. I can't read. Does not matter because I can't look at it and read. And is it upside down? It is. All right. So it's been a great show. It's been a great get together tonight. This is an awesome Wednesday smoke sesh. Great opportunity for us all to get together. You can find me again this Friday. I need something to drink. You can find me Friday right here, same time, same place, 8 o'clock. On the LinkedIn, the Facebook, the Twitch, the YouTube, in no particular order. Delicious. Bad for me. Like terrible, awful, but delicious. Okay, so you are all awesome. You really are. And anytime you ever have any questions, put the question. Now, ooh, I do need to mention, and I probably need to put like a disclaimer somewhere. If you're watching from Facebook, I don't get to see the comments till later. So here on the restream, I don't see them. So I'm going to do my best to find a way to stream Facebook at the same time. Actually, while I'm talking to you, and we're all just kind of chit chatting, and we're all part of the whole natural selection of whatever, blah blah blah. I'm live. Yes, I'm live. How are you? Fantastic. And we're all just kind of chit chatting, and we're all part of the whole natural selection of whatever, blah blah blah. I'm live. Yes, I'm live. How are you? Isn't that weird? Isn't that weird? I feel like we just time traveled. We're all part of the whole natural selection of blah blah blah. Okay, let me get out of this. I don't see any comments, so that's probably good because that's a little. They got weird. They got weird really fast for me, especially on a freaky big full moon. I don't think I could. I can handle that. Okay. You are all awesome. And thank you again for joining me on this moment of community, on this moment, on this energy sharing. And remember, it's a full moon. I keep reminding you for one reason. Many people will not take. What did I do? I pushed this out. The side vents are adjustable. I am freaking out right now. Right now, I am. Okay, okay. This is like the coolest flipping pair of sunglasses. And they're just dirty, so I've got to clean the hell out of them. But these little side vents, they have these little, they are adjustable. Yo, look at this. Look at this. We are going next level. These sunglasses are now, we're talking next level. A whole nother level. Yo, a whole nother level. So we're going to end the show with the sunglasses. All right. Boom. Hooray. Finally, a decent pair of sunglasses. I've been struggling for some time. No, I've more than some time to find a comfortable, energetic, not only a shield from the sun, but a I don't know. Everybody needs a good pair of sunglasses to balance them out a little bit. And now with these little sunshades, I can adjust these. We're gonna be playing with that later. Look. I'm adjusting. Wait. I adjusted. No, wait. Maybe I wasn't supposed to adjust them because this one doesn't want to move. This one moves. Boom, boom. But that one doesn't. So maybe that one's just loose and it's not supposed to move. But now that it moves, it's just cooler. Okay. All right. Anyways, I don't care. Y'all are amazing. And this moment and this energy that we get to share together, that's amazing. This energy, every single show has been, it feels great. I look forward to it because of the authenticity that I get to bring to the table, that we all get to bring to the table. And we all just get to be us, being the same air we breathe, blood we pump, the whole shit we talk. It's all the same. We're all the same. So it's all happening right here under the leaf, in the Oregonji, in the highly motivated. So approach your day, approach your manifestations tonight with intention, authenticity, and directed energy flow. Go out to that moon, feel that energy a little bit. I'm going out right now. Right now. I'm going to take these off. I'm going out there right now. You all have beautiful nights. Go to the moon. 5 minutes. I'm going right now. Right now. Out to that beautiful moon. I'm going to soak some of that in. I'm going to walk with it. I'm going to talk with it. I'm going to manifest with it. And in that manifestation, I'm going to feel energy. I'm going to send energy. I don't know. It's going to be amazing. And that's what I feel. And that's what I know. And that's what I'm going to go bring to it. Have a great night. Energy for everybody. Kindness. A little bit of kindness, a little bit of love, a little bit of thoughtfulness,